years I've trained many PGA assistant professionals who've gone on to get great jobs, particularly Gary Lenihan at Trevose and Jonathan Lamb at Tahiti Park in Cornwall, the guys that I worked with and went on to have great club jobs down in the West Country. And in helping those youngsters impart the knowledge they had about the golf swing, because they're all good players, but I had to help them impart the information, there was a word that I didn't let them use during their coaching, and that word was the word position. You see, if somebody tells you the golf swing should be in a certain position, then they'd have to have at least 13 positions because there's 13 golf clubs. There wasn't a position in the golf swing until somebody photographed a movement. The idea that you can copy positions P1, P2, P3 is one of the most damaging things in golf instruction today. The position that you have in any given shot will vary according to your body's height, the club you're using, the shot you're trying to hit, and even the swing type of movement. The technique that you're using is forced to vary from club to club. You cannot have the same position with a wedge swing that you did with the driver. So, Explanar doesn't teach positions directly, it does create them, but the positions are caused by the movement that comes from using the power roller. What's the purpose of the backswing? There's only one answer. The purpose of the backswing is to create power. When I was a kid, I used to have a catapult. I would hold the sling with some bait in it, stretch the elastic and release, and that would attract the fish. The golf swing is like having 3 catapults, a large catapult and 2 half-sized catapults. And you hold the 3 slings in your finger and you stretch all 3 at once and you release all 3. That's how the golf swing works. So let me show you the golf swing. I'm going to swing to the top and stop. Half my golf swing is my body turn. A quarter is my forearms and the last quarter is my wrists. So the shoulder turn represents the big catapult, the forearms, the half-side catapult, and the wrist hinge, the third catapult. So it's a half and 2 quarters making a whole. You can appreciate that once you set up, if you were to cock your wrist, your swing would look like that. Conversely, if you rolled your forearms, you'd swing inside the hoop. The fact of the matter is, there's a natural order. The shoulder turn requires us to start the swing. And in the last section, I told you the first inch is the most important. Literally, there's the ignition. That's club only. That's left shoulder. That's how subtle it is. Explanar teaches you to ignite the swing in the first inch, and the left shoulder continues its journey to the throat, and that's the biggest shoulder turn that I can give you. Okay, watch that again. No form rotation, no wrist hinge, purely shoulder turn. That's the biggest shoulder turn I can create. And when I come through, again, that's about the biggest through movement I can muster. So it's natural order. The swing is started as a desire to create power. The left shoulder is the first thing to go. Okay, let's turn the shoulder. Now I can rotate the forearms. That allows the swing to go a little bit further. I go 3/4 of a swing. I come through. This is shoulder only, but this is forearms, and that allows the swing to continue. So you can see I've built up from half a swing to 3/4 swing. It's no good turning the shoulder and then cocking the wrist. That wouldn't be right. The shoulder turns and the forearms are forced to oblige. So what's the missing bit? Well, the missing bit is wrist cock. So I'm going to turn the shoulder, I'm going to rotate the forearms, and now I'm going to hinge the wrists. So there's the 3 elements. But I like you guys, I'm going to do a special deal, 3 for the price of 2. If you understand wrist cock, and if you understand shoulder turn, you get your forearms for free. So it's really important you understand what the forearms do. They roll 90 degrees going back and 180 going through. But the beauty is, if the shoulder starts to swing and then you hinge the wrist simultaneously, your forearms are perfect. And that is true in the follow through. If the wrist hinge and the shoulder turn work together, guess what? Your forearms have worked beautifully. So if you have a flag left and water left, you need accuracy, then the shoulder turning and the forearms moving mildly is where you want to be. If you're so tense that your body stops turning, your arms roll, I can't help you, you're going to be hitting left and right all over the place. Accuracy is born of a powerful movement, and a powerful movement comes from a shoulder turn first, a forearm second, and a wrist third. That's the natural order, and there you have all you need to make a golf ball fly. You've got power and momentum, shape of shot and trajectory. That's all there is.